Hey guys, in this video, we're going to learn about strings. So remember print hello world? Hello world is what you call a string. A string is a sequence of characters. Characters meaning alphabets, numbers, spaces, and symbols. Any characters you put inside quotation marks is a string. Here are some examples of strings. This course is so fun. $99% Basically, anything you put inside quotation marks is a string. You should use strings whenever you want to print or store a series of characters. You can store strings in variables. From the previous variable unit, do you remember some of the examples I showed you, such as fruit_name is equal to apple and food1 is equal to cookie? In these cases, apple and cookie are both strings, because they are both inside quotation marks. You must always put strings in quotation marks. The following declaration of a string, food1 is equal to cookie, would result in an error because there are no quotation marks. Here's an example. If I wanted to print a string such as hello world, I'm learning Python, then I could create a variable and store a string in it, and then print it out. So I would create a variable such as my_string, and I would store the string hello world, I'm learning Python in that variable. See that hello world, I'm learning Python is inside quotation marks. This is what makes it a string. Then I would write print my_string to print out the variable. And when I run the code, I get hello world, I'm learning Python as my output. I could also just print out a string by writing print hello world, I'm learning Python. That's how you print strings. Now let's say that in my_string, I wanted the output to be hello world on the first line, and I'm learning Python on the second line, like this. I don't want it to be consecutive words. What would I do then? I could use the \n feature. So the \n is basically like this. Whenever you write \n in a string, it means that you are going to the next line. \n is never actually printed out and doesn't count as a character. So if I wanted the string to be hello world on the first line, and then go to the next line and be I'm learning Python on the second line, I would write it like this. My string is equal to, and inside quotation marks, hello world, comma, \n, I'm learning Python. Predict what the output would be when I print this string now. When I run it, you can see that it prints out hello world on the first line, and then prints out I'm learning Python on the next line. Try the next activity to practice using \n in strings.